Not everyone in their 20s sees sex as something to embrace and explore. Jenny is 21 and a student in Oxford. She's one of the estimated 1% of people in the UK who identify themselves as asexual.
The basic definition is that you lack sexual attraction. And for me, it basically just means that I don't look at people and think, yeah, I'd have sex with you. That kind of just doesn't happen. I mean, people are always like, oh, but if you've not tried it, then how do you know? And it's like, well, if you're straight, have you tried having sex with somebody, you know, of the same sex as you? How do you know you wouldn't enjoy that? You just kind of know that if you're not interested in it, you're not interested in it, regardless of have you tried it or not.
Because asexuality has been the subject of very few scientific studies, it's led to speculation about why some people feel no sexual desire.
There are people who definitely view it as a disorder and are like, oh, if we give you these pills, we can fix it. Or people who will ask you, have you had your hormones checked? As though that's the obvious solution. They totally understand why it is. And then you get people who go one step worse, and I've been asked before if I have been molested as a child, which is not an appropriate question to ask somebody, to be honest. And also, I haven't been. But it was the assumption that, hey, you have something wrong with you. Clearly you were molested as a child. It's just such a terrible attitude to have.
Jenny is comfortable with her asexuality as an orientation, although she's still not fully open about this part of her life.
I haven't come out to my mum as such because my mum, her attitude to sex is sort of a bit traditional, old-fashioned, thinks it should be kept private. I mean, to be honest, which mum is going to really mind that I'm not going to be getting pregnant anytime soon?
Just because Jenny has no interest in sex, it doesn't mean she's not attracted to people.
Come on, you. How are you?
In the summer, she met Tim, and the couple are a few weeks into their romance.
I think we just kind of suit each other quite well. Like, we have very similar sense of humour and like the same kind of stuff. So I think it's just silly as that, to be honest. Thank you. They're not mouldy, are they?
I don't know, I will check.
Well, there's the white stuff on them. The interesting part with me and Tim kind of ending up as a couple is that he's not asexual.
What do you mean you made? I suggested we make white
But
chocolate.
you didn't know how to. A lot of people actually ask if I'm being selfish and keeping him in a relationship that he won't get anything he wants and he should go and date somebody like him. But, well, he seems quite happy, so I'd say I'd leave that up to him.
I mean, like, the first time that Jenny sort of mentioned in conversation...
In my very subtle way.
Asexual. I mean, my initial thought was, that's kind of odd. But then I did know enough to know not to make assumptions sort of about what that meant. I've never been obsessed with sex. I've not, been one to go out at night and I have to have someone to have sex with because that's what people do. And I've never been interested in that, so I'm not all that concerned about it. That's a timer.
Yeah, I don't know what has to either.
Because of her asexuality, Jenny and Tim are, for now, parking the idea of having sex together and focusing instead on the more romantic side of their relationship.
Shut up.
Well, yeah, we do regular couple things, just, cuddling, kissing.
It's not like I'm not sexually attracted to you, but hey, I'm sexually attracted to him over there.
That's true.
So at least it's not.
Yeah, while you don't have sexual attraction, there's, other attractions which are pretty evident.